Hello, my name is Dante Renee, and welcome to the 10 Room Bizarro YouTube page where I talk about films that I believe need to be talked about more. Like tonight's film, 1976's Hollywood High. This is 1976's Hollywood High on VHS. You can see the beautiful sun-faded cover art right there, pair of panties on the rearview mirror. This is a film that has not seen any other format other than VHS as far as my knowledge goes, which means that as VCRs have stopped being made and this format is dying, this movie will die unless somebody reissues it on DVD or Blu-ray. This is Hollywood High from 1976. This was put out on VHS by Vestron Video at 1985. Okay, so 1985 this came out on VHS. This is the back of the video. It says, "Where summer vacation lasts all year long." Beautiful picture right there. And this is the side art. This is a VHS tape of Hollywood High 1976. Making sure there are 81 minutes of Hollywood High. Let's look at this film. Hollywood High is a really awesome film in the teen sexploitation, teen sex comedy genre. And it details essentially four girls and their four boyfriends, but most of the four girls as they go on the beach, as they frolic with their four boyfriends, as they get something to eat, as they drive around, as they swim, as they dance, as they party, and as they try to get acting lessons from a rather peculiar source, also requiring peculiar things as well from their boyfriends. And this is a movie that really is a snapshot of these four girls from Hollywood High who are having fun and being young in their sexuality and in all that entails. Now, they're going to high school, and since they live in Hollywood, of course, they can go to the beach, as it says in the back of the VHS tape. Summer vacation lasts all year long. A true snapshot of freedom in youth. Let's look at this in a true snapshot of California. First and foremost, we look at the music for this film. You know, I've talked about the music for these movies, these sexploitation, teen sex comedy type films, like movies that I've reviewed in this YouTube page like Screwball Hotel and such, where they really make music just for this film. Okay, it really works well with a low budget, and they make music just for the film. The lyrics in some of the songs in this movie deal specifically with the action that's taking place on the screen. In particular, we also have a kind of a title song that mentions, you know, everything that's going to go on in the movie. There's like a theme, that title theme song. So there's even a pizza place that they go to, and the pizza place is in the title of the song that's playing in that moment. So we have great 70s pop rock type songs throughout the film. We also have some groove, some funk, some disco. We have some kind of atmospheric suspense music in one section of the film, and we even have some real jazzy saxophone type stuff. We have some great guitar work in the movie, just some great 70s pop rock type songs moving through this film. And as I said, with great lyrics that tie directly into the movie Youth, Freedom, Sexuality, Hollywood High. Now, the title sequence, the title credits for the film are great. It's the girls in the car, you know, convertible, and the names of each of the girls goes right next to the girls that are in the convertible car. So very cool. Really, the song is pumping, the energy is flying, and you know what you're about to get yourself into, which is an awesome movie where the story and the substance is just in what they do minute by minute. And that is it's one of the things I love about this genre of film. Now, I made some notes here of some random things that go on in this film, and I have to talk about them. So here we go. We have a guy who runs a gas station named Big Dick, and he's a midget. We have a famous actress who plays off of Mae West, but her name is June East. We have a gay high school teacher who kisses one of the boys in the class. We have a female high school teacher named Miss Crotch, whose punishment involves squeezing her breasts. We have a wild Coors beer in the can drinking gosh, kind of just indulging in cans of Coors beer by this one girl as she just drinks can after can after can, and then the rest of the beer just dumps all over her bikini top chest. We have sex on a car lift. I guess in a way similar to Gas Pump Girls, which I've reviewed on this YouTube page, except this is full-on sex, and whereas that just really was oral. We have the girls in bathroom stalls, shorts and bikini bottoms and panties down around their ankles as they pass toilet paper from stall to stall. We have a great place called the Pizza Plus, which has a song playing during that scene that deals with Pizza Plus. We have a guy in the film named Fenzi, who's definitely working off of Fonzie from Happy Days, definitely. We have a massive food fight that takes place at Pizza Plus. It involves spaghetti and meatballs, and even smashing spaghetti into a police officer's rear ass. We have some of the girls' names at certain points in the film are on their type of ripped, tattered shirts, showing lots of their bosoms. We have some great lines in this film, some great dialogue involving meatballs up the ass, bowling pins pounding your ass. We also have lines about a police officer's billy club being his penis and masturbating in the shower, I believe it was. Sitting on a face and suffocating somebody. Learning to lick. And farting and no more beads after a sex act. Now, those are just some of the wild types of phrases and conversations that go on in this film. And actually, I will say that the language in this movie is definitely very edgy. And we have lots of fucks in the movie, and not even sexually related, just fucks, which you don't typically hear a lot of times. There's kind of an innocent gleam on some of these teen sex comedy, sexploitation films, but not in Hollywood High. Also, we have a lot of sexual dialogue in this film, some of the things you've just seen here. I mean, you're not hearing the word pussy and, cunt and things like that, but you are definitely getting some pretty explicit sexual talk all throughout this film, also played for laughs. Now, we have some really wild, quick edits in this film that I wanted to talk about. The types of quick edits of two different locations of things happening simultaneously, like a police car flying down the road and a food fight at a pizza place. And it's really abrasive cutting. It reminds me a lot of the abrasive cuts near the climax of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. But it's the type of editing and cutting that you would see in a horror film or in just a disturbing art house film. And I thought that was very interesting to have it all throughout this film in Hollywood High. Now, we also have another line in here about a dick in a nose. Yeah, somebody's dick by accident going in somebody's nose. We have a great scene in here involving apple kissing. There's an apple between a guy and a girl, and while they're getting it on, or about to get it on, they're both eating the apple in each other's mouths at the same time, connected by the apple. There are some Monkees TV show vibes in this film as well, where things are sped up and the music gets sped up for those times as well. And, things aren't following a linear fashion or a timed fashion in normal time. They're peeking out behind a tree, they're running, and it's, even though they already went to the left side of the screen, now they're over here, So there's like a Monkees vibe, the Monkees TV show vibe in certain sections of this film as well. We also have bestiality in this film involving a tiger or a lion. And we have cross-dressing in the movie. And an awesome shadow orgy in the film as well. Now, this is a film, a shadow orgy. And the things that are being implied through the shadows are quite explicit. It reminded me a bit of a scene in Last American Virgin, actually. Now, the interesting thing is that this is a film where youth rule. They rule. They rule over teachers, they rule over police authorities, they rule over all authorities. And as a matter of fact, we never see the girls' parents at all through the film. Like a Charlie Brown cartoon. Amazing, right? Because you don't need to see the parents, because the parents don't exist in a film like Hollywood High. What exists in Hollywood High is freedom, energy, heat, California, summer. Forget about responsibilities. Forget about logic. We are here and we have scenes of them dancing on the beach, long scenes of them dancing on the beach in their bikinis, long scenes of them jumping up and down in the ocean and the camera getting beads of that salt water on the camera. Scenes of them making out and rolling around in a very small tent, in a very small van, and that's why sometimes somebody else's dick can get in the wrong person's nose. And sometimes the wrong person's vagina. You know, it's such a close-knit group of people. There's free love in here, too, in terms of the girls not being, you know, jealous with their guys. And we also have a very interesting home with 10 rooms and possibly a lion. And a famous actress named June East. And the girls wanting to get acting lessons. And then all of a sudden something happens that towards male sexuality that is quite interesting, and quite interesting also thematically, dealing with older women versus younger women, you know, the pleasures of an older woman versus the pleasures of a younger woman. And we have an ending in Hollywood High that is just dumbfounding. It's absolutely dumbfounding. And it actually says something like, "This is the end," as one of the characters says. But wait till you see the climax and what's happening around it. It is such an abrupt, sucker punched, amazing ending that leaves everything up in the air still. You know, nothing's been concluded. It's beautiful. I love stuff like that. In this film, we have tons of topless nudity. We have one girl in particular that gets her bikini bottom constantly pulled down. You get to see her butt a lot. The four main girls are very sexually attractive. All have different sizes, different breast sizes. One girl in particular has really big breasts. Everybody's natural, looks awesome. There's a great scene in the film, too, where the girls are actually leering towards a bodybuilding man, and they're making a lot of sexual comments about him and how much they would love to, you know, lay him and have sex with him. And there's such interesting aspects in this film because we have these, you know, really weird sped up car scenes. We have this crazy ass, almost like a car stunt where I don't know how they did it, but one of the guys is on top of the car. I mean, really on top of the car while they're seemingly going pretty fast, you know, a la Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof, you know. This is just such an awesome summer vacation all year long. This is Hollywood High from 1976. A sequel was made to this film, which is on a bargain DVD, which I'll be looking at in the future on this YouTube page. Thank you so much for watching the 10 Room Bizarro YouTube page, where I talk about films that I believe need to be talked about more, like Hollywood High. Dig the music in this film. Great lyrics. I mean, where do you get stuff like that anymore? You don't. Thank you so much, and please feel free to check out my own personal films at youtube.com/poopydiarrhea. Thank you so much, and good night.